Hi, this is Chuck. I'm just doing an intro and what this website, our YouTube site's all about. It's ChuckzCorner. It's dedicated to the three women who are the only people allowed to call me Chucky, and that's my mother and my two grandmothers. And the reason and they're now home with the Lord God, and I appreciate that. I look forward to seeing them someday. But it's called Corner because these are the three women, and I had two great grandfathers and a great father too. But they just were filled with a wealth of information, and over the years, I wish I could say as a teenager, I appreciated them like I should have, their wisdom, their guidance, and they never tried to control me, never tried to dictate my life, once I hit teenage, kind of a lost cause anyway for most teenagers. But they did seek to give me guidance and counseling, and sometimes they'd get in my face, and sometimes they just wait until I fell, and they were right there. And I do miss them. But the point is I could go to them about anything, okay, and that's what this is about. This website is dedicated to just general stuff. There'll be main categories, like right now I'm involved with building a gaming computer. Okay, I've never built a gaming computer. I've been in the computer business now for over 40 years, currently working in aircraft simulation and those type of things. But building a PC, I haven't built a PC in the last 10 years, and I just threw it together because I needed something to do with word processing, and I started learning some Adobe Illustrator, that type of stuff. But now I've gotten to the point where one of my sons, all three of my sons are very into gaming. One of them's very into online gaming through Steam, and he's going to be helping me, give me some ideas, and I'm going to do that, so I keep in touch with my kids. And at the same time, I'm going to get into a lot more like Blender and rendering and stuff like that. Plus continue on with my writing and some movies I make and stuff like that. So this course, this introduction really is just simply who I am. I live in Alaska. I'm married to a wonderful woman. I've been married now almost 40 years. Three great kids, daughter-in-laws, grandkids, love every one of them. So to start it out with, one of the things that my grandfather always told me was that when you plan on a trip, go talk to people who have been there before you. They will at least tell you where the potholes are. And that's great advice. And so as I research things, in this case the PC, I'm going to, YouTube is just filled with a lot of stuff. And some of it, they're like me, they're amateurs in that area, and I certainly understand that. But there are some things that don't change. When I started computers, I literally was programming with ones and zeros. Some of you may know that, some of you don't understand what that means. And then the big thing was assembly language, and then of course, with the Fortrans and stuff like that. So where am I going to deal with all the computer stuff that I'm having to learn? I've spent the last 2 months now reviewing, and I want to recommend some of them right off the bat. One of them I found, I just like watching him, and he's really knowledgeable, got a lot of good stuff, and that's Jay-Z's 2 Cents, okay, on the YouTube, all on YouTube. And he's got a lot of good stuff you can read. He's got 2 builds that he's got fully online that you can watch. He likes creating his own water cooling, that's another thing. So I'm going to be doing some water cooling, not like he's doing it. No, I might experiment later down the line, a few years from now. The other is go and review whatever pieces you want to buy or you're thinking about sticking in your computer. Go look at Tech Report and see what they have to see, some of their ratings and things like that. Now when I do mine, I'll be taking pictures and I'll tell you why I chose what I chose. Another one is Tech Tips, all again on YouTube. Tech Tips is another good one. I like this guy. He's just straight out cool PC building guide with Linus. Okay, so I like him. He's funny. He's reminds me of the way I was many years ago as a kind of a geeky guy. Not that I really look like a geeky guy, but whatever. And then, this guy's got a lot of good troubleshooting, common sense stuff. www.techvets.com. He's just got a lot of common sense stuff, and that is well worth looking at. So there'll be other things coming up. I don't know if you can see from there, but I'm also into buying artwork, paintings, and then I stretch them, and I'm learning to do that on my own, and framing and stuff like that. And then there's just a lot of other stuff. So if there's anything coming up along the way, but I hope you enjoy the site. Keep in touch. And so this is Chucky's Corner. You have a good day, good week, good month, and I'll talk to you later.